I'm feeling majorly psyched out right now because one of my colleagues has found out about this, so if you're here, I'm not happy. Go away. Oh, it's been a little while, guys. It's been a strange few weeks. There have been some rather large things happening in my personal life, which I'm not going to talk about here, but it's meant that the whole plan for 2018 has gone majorly awry. And I've missed my weekly deadlines, and I've missed all of my YouTube live things that I was planning to do, so I'm just going to take stock here, and it's not going to happen how I said it would happen at the beginning of the year, but if you want to stick around and find out what's going on, then the best thing that I can say is follow me on social media and click the little notification bell thing. It's the only way you're going to know when this is happening, because my plan has just failed. I'm not going to tell you what's happened. I don't think it's right. It involves other people, so you won't find out, but things are going to be changing again, and you'll come along on the ride as you have for the last couple of years. What else do I have to tell you about? I'm going to have to start destashing pretty soon. I've got a lot of equipment and I've got a lot of materials as well that I just am not going to have space for. So if you want to find out more about that, then I would keep an eye on Plutonium Muffins. Hello Moon Wolfblood, nice to see you. So yeah, destash, not sure when that's going to happen, but I have a few things that are quite large that will need to find homes. If anybody in the Bristol area in the UK would like an Ashford traditional spinning wheel, I'm going to be selling one, so let me know. Yeah, it's been a pretty major change, but as I say, that's all you get. Don't ask any questions, I won't answer them. As a result of all the stuff that's happening, I'm also changing my Instagram up a bit. So if you follow me on Instagram, you will have noticed that it's become a lot less crafty recently. I've been doing a lot of running. That's pretty much the only thing that I've been sharing on my Instagram page. I've been keeping myself really busy. I haven't really been at home. I've not really been sitting down and crafting. So any crafting that I am doing is out and about, and often when I'm not really available to be on Instagram. So if you're not interested in the running and stuff, then head away from Instagram, honestly. But I'm also doing sort of daily stories on there. You may be interested, I don't know. The few bits of crafting things that I do go on there. Tonks is here to say hello. She is very interested in what's happening. There's a lot of sort of camera equipment out and she wants to know what that is. So, a little crafting update. My line manager went on maternity leave on Thursday, and we've been doing lots of baby crafts. I made her a little pair of booties. These ones are not hers, these are for another friend, but these are little rabbit booties. They were super quick to knit up. I think they took probably about an hour in total, and they're so cute. Oh my gosh. They've got a thick, it's a garter stitch sole, and then it's got a seam up the back. I wasn't really happy about the seam up the back. I would have liked to have done it in the round, but the pattern didn't want it to be in the round, so I didn't. And that pattern is from this book. It is Knitted Animal Nursery by Fiona Goebel, and it's the rabbit booties. There's a little sneak preview. It's a really good pattern if you know anybody who is having a baby. Super duper cute. What else? I've been doing a bit of spinning with Ricky, so if you've been watching my YouTube for a little while, you will have met Ricky. He's the guy who I do crafting with. We did an eco-dyeing workshop together, and he recently joined the Avon Guild of Spinners, Weavers and Dyers, which is the spinning guild that I'm a member of, and I bullied him into coming along. So we had our meeting on this most recent Saturday, and I did some spinning. I've got to pick up my whole wheel because I forgot to take my bobbin off, but that's what I'm working on at the moment. It's this beautiful merino and silk blend. Rustling bags. So it's this lovely sort of, I don't know, butter gold yellow, and then it's got the white streaks of the silk in it. It is gorgeous to spin. I'm managing to spin it really, really fine as well. I don't know what I'm going to do with the yarn when it's done, but it's just a really nice thing to do. I only ever really spin at Guild these days. As I say, I'm not really at home a great deal at the moment, so that's progressing slowly, but I'm hoping by the next time I go to Guild I will have done a bit more on it, because I'm hoping that things are going to calm down and I can spend a bit more time at home. That would be lovely. I have also been cross-stitching a tiny bit. I think I put in about 10 stitches since the last time I saw you. So this is the Plum Street Samplers 12 Days of Christmas. I finished up the second day, was blasting along on the third day, and then all of this stuff happened. And oh, it's covered in cat hair. I don't know what Tonks has been doing, but yeah, you can see I've not made much progress there. I am planning to finish this year. I will do it, and this is relevant to the deadline bit that I'm going to talk about shortly, and deadlines whooshing by. There is one more thing that I would like to show you, which is this. It's going to be a little cardigan for a little baby, the same baby as the rabbit booties, so they will be a set. And this is the Fuss-Free Baby Cardigan by Louise Tilbrook. It's a free design on Ravelry. I'll put links to all of these in the description box when I've finished recording. It's going to be so cute, and this is knitting up really quickly as well. That is the great thing about babies, is that they are so small, so you can knit things really quickly. And that's where I'm on about with all this deadline stuff. Like, in amongst all of the personal stuff that's been happening, I've had a lot of babies to craft for this year and last year, and just, oh, there's just so many deadlines, and it's meant that I've become sort of inundated with stuff that I need to make, and it's exhausting. I don't know what you think. Like, are you guys good at crafting to a deadline? I tend to find that I get really enthusiastic and I'm like, yes, I'm going to do this, and I love to make homemade gifts. I always feel like it's a massive cop-out. Even if I spend like £60 buying something, I'd much rather give something that took me an hour to make. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because I'm so used to making stuff for people that it feels wrong to buy stuff. But of course, then you get the pressure of the deadline, and I think I've had something like 7 babies that of all my friends have on the way. I don't have 7 babies on the way, that'd be mad. And we've been crocheting blankets, knitting the booties, I've got this cardigan, I was planning to make a mobile, just so many things. And for the last couple of babies in the family as well, I cross-stitched samplers. That is not happening. And I just find, I sort of, there's 2 things about it. I'm finding that with a deadline, I'm super focused on the deadline, and I'm like, okay, I can work really efficiently to that particular deadline. And the other side of it is that there's the stress knowing, oh my god, like there's a deadline and I'm gonna miss it, and I can't just faff around with this. But if I'm not feeling inspired to craft, or I hurt myself, or I'm out and about, there's sort of the, I'm not going to make the deadline, and therefore I don't want to work on the thing anymore. And quite often I find something that I've made to a deadline I don't like as much as something that I've managed to just complete the rest of the time. So I'm interested to know what your thoughts are. Do you find that deadlines make you more efficient? Do you find that they make you want to complete stuff less? Or do you find the complete opposite? Do you find it really hard to work to a deadline? And do you sort of just go past them, watch them as they whoosh by? And, you know, I don't know, like one year I wrapped up a single leg warmer for my mother because I had knitted the single leg warmer. It took me an entire year to knit the next one in a different colour because I ran out of yarn. So the following year she got the other leg warmer in a completely different colour, and it's become one of the running family jokes that the sort of deadline knitting bug got the better of me. And then because I then only had another deadline of the following Christmas, I then didn't manage to complete it. I don't know. I hope that makes some sort of sense. If you would like to weigh in on the deadline question, then put your thoughts in the comment box down below. This is part of the year of giveaways, even though I know I've not been the best at keeping up with the year of giveaways. The last one that I did was on the blog posts, and that was, oh gosh, what was that? I cannot remember the title of the blog post. I should have looked that up, but 2 people commented on it, and because I've missed 2 giveaways, I decided to just give those 2 people the patterns. So that's Charlotte and Asteroid. You will also be getting your little emails. I haven't sent any of the patterns out yet. It all kicked off and I haven't had a chance to sit down on my computer, which takes about a year to load a page. So I will be sitting down as soon as this is finished recording and sending off those patterns that I've already been asked for, and I'm really sorry that it's taken me so long. I hope you understand. So there it is. The topic for today is deadline crafting. And I'm hoping that the next time I see you, I will have finished the cardigan. The lady that it is for is going on maternity leave in 2 weeks. So I should record in the next 2 weeks, I hope, and it should be done. And I'm planning some other sort of fun projects, but I'm still trying to finish up all the projects that I had on the needles, on the hooks, on the linen from last year. So who knows what 2018 is going to bring, and I can't believe I'm still saying that and it's already nearly the middle of February, but yeah, things have taken a strange turn around here. Let's have a look, check my notes. Is there anything else? Oh yes, sewing kits. So I got asked, I can't remember, I was walking down the street one day and somebody said to me, can you hear a jingling? Which was this jingling. And it was this, which is, it's a little sewing kit that I keep in my bag at all times. You never know when you might need it. And it's got a little chiming bell on it, which I keep on it because then I can shake whichever bag this is in, and if I hear it, I know it's in there and I don't have to go digging through all the bags. Very, very, very good. Anyway, I put this together a few years ago. So I've got a clover needle holder, a tape measure robin, which I bought in a shop, but it's got his little arm, wing, whatever this is, attached to the tape, and you pull it, and then the button in the back, you press, sucks it all back in. And then I've also got some folding scissors on here, which my lovely friend Melanie gave me. And I've got a few other bits and bobs on here. I've got some stitch markers, and this is a needle gauge thingy. This thing saves my life on a regular basis, and I've started making them for my friends. So Ricky got one of these for Christmas, and then I've posted another one off to somebody else who, hopefully they won't see this before they receive it. This is the most useful travel kit I've ever had, and I know that in the few weeks that Ricky has had his, it's come in useful multiple times, because people say, oh, do you have a tape measure on you? And they don't expect you to say, yes, I do. So I'll pop some links to all of the sort of things that I buy for these in the description box. I cannot find the chiming heart anymore. I bought this in a gift shop about 8 years ago and I can't find it anywhere, and I really am desperate for more of them. So if you know of anywhere that I can get one of these, online or whatever, please let me know. I'm desperate to find out. And I'm also going to put a link to the pattern that I've been using for these, which is the little felt balloon that I've been making for the needle, what are these? Tape measures that I've been giving other people. I bought a load of plastic, they're really cheap tape measures in bulk, and I've been making felt balloons. This is so much fun. I really recommend making one of these if you're a stitcher of any description. I have cross-stitch needles and sort of yarn needles, tapestry needles, whatever you call them, and also more stitch holders in there, and stitch markers. So I've been really enjoying those, and it's been giving me a bit of therapy to put together these kits that I can then send off into the world to make people happy. That's all. I'm going to leave it at that. I have nothing more to say about myself or about my crafting. Yeah, I am hoping to get a blog post out this week. I still have a load of finished objects that I've never shown anybody, even though they've been finished for a couple of years. I've been so bad at blogging recently. But if you would like to find out more about those, then head over to plutoniummuffins.com. The link is in the description box down below. And as I say, I can't put out a schedule for my live videos. That's just not an option for me right now. But if you would like to find out about when they are happening, I will give you as much notice as I can. I only decided to do this an hour ago, so that's why it hasn't gone out much before. And click the little notification thing on the YouTube thing if you would like to get a pop-up. If you don't and it bothers you, then please don't. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye.